This practice will explore right effort. Charlotte Selver, who was one of the grandmothers of the mind-body movement and founder of the practice of sensory awareness, once said that all tension is either withholding or over effort. So either too much energy going out in over efforting something that doesn't need that much effort, or a pulling in of energy, as in I feel this feeling, but I'm not going to let it go, or I am resisting something that's out there, someone or something. And over effort is a mental phenomenon that is expressed in the body. So when we are over efforting, or whether we're trying too hard at something, or we're resisting something, it shows up in our body so that we have tension, and that tension has all kinds of negative effects. So in this practice, we'll play with what is right effort? What is the felt sense of right effort? And if you, through this practice, feel that, then you will be able to translate it into other parts of your life, so that you won't brush your teeth so hard, or grip the steering wheel, or try to convince someone of something. So for this practice, you will need some kind of stick. So this is a bamboo garden stake. You could use a broom or a mop or anything that has some roundness and some length. So you might want to pause this video and go and get your prop, which you will need. And once you get it, hold it in your hand, about in the middle of it. And notice, close your eyes if that's comfortable, or turn your gaze downward. And simply notice, what is my habitual level of effort? So how am I holding this? How much effort am I using to hold this pole? And notice the sensations in your hand, in your wrist and forearm, in your upper arm, or maybe even up into your neck and your jaw. And then start to grip the stick. Use as much effort as is comfortable for you. And then notice what changes in terms of the sensations. Holding that tension for a few moments and noticing, well, what's different in my hand, my arm, and my shoulder, and my neck. Maybe it even has an effect on my breath. Yeah, I can feel it's a little harder to breathe. And maybe even in the quality of your mind. So once you have that over effort, this exaggerated over effort established, then gradually start to loosen your grip, little increment by little increment. Slowly undoing all of that effort, little bit by little bit, until there's not enough grip to hold the pole. So do that a few times. Tighten your grip, and then gradually back off, and keep tracking the change of sensations. And then finally it falls through. So do that maybe 3 or 4 times. Always noticing what happens in the rest of your body as you overtension, and then as you find, oh, that's not enough tension to hold it. So do it as you do it these last few times. Notice the point just before the pole slips through your hands, and call that place right effort, where you're using just the amount of effort that is absolutely necessary to hold the pole. Nothing more, nothing less. So really focusing on, okay, that's too much, that's coming close, oh, there, it's not enough. So you start to get a felt sense of what is that point. That's time. And then find that place of right effort, holding the pole in front of you, and notice what does that feel like? What does right effort feel like in my body? How does my breath respond to that? What's the quality of my mind when I'm using right effort? And then with that sense of right effort, you found it in the hand you're holding the pole with, and now find it in the other hand. And then take the pole in that hand. And then make your way up and down the pole a few times using right effort. Finding what's that, and you may go over too much or under too much a few times as your nervous system figures out, oh, that's right effort. Oh, that's right effort. And how does that feel in the rest of my body as I pass this pole up and down with right effort? And then maybe try it a little bit faster and see if speed changes your ability to find right effort. I notice I'm gripping a little bit more as I do this. And then you might want to walk around a little bit as you are moving your hands up and down the pole, and notice whether that changes how you're moving. You could even walk backwards a little bit. And then what about if you did something like a yoga pose? So now I'm holding this way, or you could still hold this way. And what about if I did a yoga pose? Can I maintain that sense of right effort? And I don't have anyone else here with me today, but another piece of this could be passing the pole to someone and having an interaction. Hello, my name is Leela. And then taking the pole, the person's pole in the other hand, and seeing, does that layer of social interaction do anything to my level of right effort? So play with this. What I get my students to do is to choose one thing for a week. For me, it was how I put clothes in the dryer. Other people, it's the steering wheel. Other people, it's how they wash their hair, how they hold the knife when they're chopping vegetables. Many, many different things that you could play, but just choose one. And over the week, play with how, when you find yourself over-efforting, and you might be surprised how often you do, then go back to that felt sense feeling of, oh, that's right effort. That's right effort. So have fun with that.